Hello, my name is Michelle Reboulet, and it is my pleasure to serve as the principal of St. Paul Lutheran School. Thank you for helping me feel so welcome during my first week. I would like to use this opportunity to share a little bit about myself. First and foremost, I am a believer who grew up a pastor's kid in the Presbyterian Church. As a PK, I learned early on what following God's call looked like, as well as how to be flexible, since I lived in 4 states before finishing high school. My husband and I got married in September of 2023, which led me to my 5th state of New York. There are 17 nieces and nephews in my extended family across 4 states, and my husband and I have a puppy named Cooper, who we got in April. In my free time, I enjoy reading, spending time with my family and friends, traveling, and playing board games. My favorite subject is math, but it wasn't until middle school that I realized how much I like it. Like any kid in elementary school, I love to play school in my room and teach my stuffed animals or my sisters if they'd let me. When I was in middle school, I felt like God was calling me to be an educator. I remember sitting in math class and not understanding the lesson. Instead of shutting down, I used this opportunity to open up a book and figure it out for myself. I remember my classmates noticing that I was the only one completing the assignment. They slowly started asking me for help, and I loved teaching them what to do. It was at this moment that I knew I would become a math teacher. After teaching for 10 years, I felt led to seek an administrative position. God had blessed me with leadership opportunities as a teacher, and I thought it was time to serve behind the scenes as a principal. I was able to remain in the classroom and teach a few math classes during this time, which was a huge blessing. I never lost the memory of what being on the front lines as a teacher meant. Teachers are the heart of any school and are shaping students as they learn to deepen their faith while developing academic and social emotional skills. I look forward to getting into classrooms to connect with the students and staff while developing a plan to support and strengthen the amazing teachers that are here. This past year, I was given a new appreciation for teaching since I got to spend the entire day with a group of 5th grade students at Charles Finney. While I hadn't planned lessons for an elementary class before, I collaborated with my colleague to ensure I was using the curriculum appropriately and helping my students in the classroom succeed. Throughout the year, I endured, which is the theme for the Lutheran schools across the country this year. This comes from Hebrews 12:1-3, which can be summarized as, "Let us run with endurance the race that is before us." There are many times in our lives where God pushes us so that He can prepare us for what comes next. I truly believe that last year, more than any other, God prepared me to serve as the principal here at St. Paul Lutheran. God taught me patience, acceptance, and the need to encourage everyone during this time. I found myself enduring daily and praying for my students when I needed unique ideas to engage them in the learning process or help them with character development. I loved their goofy sense of humor and helping them build their confidence in math. One memory that comes to mind is when I was teaching a geometry lesson and accidentally started going into high school geometry. I stopped myself since I was over-teaching, and the kids were disappointed since they wanted to learn. They loved when I would show them how what they were using would benefit their learning later. How amazing is it that God prepares us in this same way? He helped us endure what we are going through so that we can be ready for the race before us. God has prepared me for this role by calling me to various educational and leadership positions. I know I've only been here 1 week, but one thing that stands out to me about St. Paul is what HGTV would call the bones of the school. The staff, students, and families are partnering together to see every child succeed. Everyone I have spoken with loves this place and the community that makes it up. One of my favorite Bible verses is Proverbs 27:17, which states, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." This verse resonates with me because it reminds me how God has made each of us unique and in His image. Educators here at St. Paul have a unique opportunity to develop the whole student and help them grow in their faith, academics, and their social emotional well-being. I believe that culture, community, and curriculum work together to build a strong faith in a Christ-centered school. We have all been given different gifts that can support this community. I hope to find ways for the school community to use their gifts to glorify the Lord and apply God's Word to their lives. please partner with me this year to help our students use their faith as a foundation for how to serve their community. I plan to be around during VBS week as well as come to VBS closing, so please take a minute and introduce yourself. Ms. Wolf is still looking for volunteers, so reach out to her if you'd like to get involved in this ministry opportunity. I look forward to serving the Lord through the St. Paul Lutheran School and building relationships with the staff, students, and families. God bless you and enjoy the rest of your summer.